United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The UAN and its work are guided by the purposes and principles contained in its founding charter. The UAN is a manifestation of the profound connection amongst indigenous peoples across the world, including African, Andean, American, European, Caribbean, Oceanic, and Asian regions, rooted in shared wisdom, sustainable practices, and deep reverence for the earth. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. Our governance structure is council-based without territorial claims, led by a collective leadership through our General Secretariat. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. While the UAN represents numerous indigenous cultures, the United States of KAILASA serves as the first indigenous nation specifically for Hindus. KAILASA's mission is focused on the revival of the ancient enlightened Sanatana Hindu civilization, with a formal governance structure including a head of state, ministers, and ambassadors. Under the leadership of SPH, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivoham, KAILASA has achieved recognition as a sovereign subject of international law, possessing distinctive attributes of juridical statehood. The United States of KAILASA is the main sponsor of the proposed UAN headquarters. This initiative would bring forth an estimated $100 million in revenue for the host country through summits, conferences, tourism, and development projects. The proposed UAN headquarters would represent the world's indigenous nations and peoples through its architectural design. It would blend the best of all worlds, featuring top modern architecture, the highest green building standards, and ancient Vastu architectural principles. This headquarters would serve as a central hub for indigenous diplomacy, cultural preservation, and collaborative efforts towards sustainable development and global peace. Through this initiative, we aim to create a dignified platform for indigenous leadership rooted in ancestral wisdom, cultural legitimacy, and collaborative innovation, enhancing global dialogue and regional stability. The establishment of the UAN headquarters would position a host country at the forefront of a global movement promoting indigenous wisdom while creating significant economic opportunities for the nation and its people. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The UAN and its work are guided by the purposes and principles contained in its founding charter. The UAN is a manifestation of the profound connection amongst indigenous peoples across the world, including African, Andean, American, European, Caribbean, Oceanic, and Asian regions, rooted in shared wisdom, sustainable practices, and deep reverence for the earth. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. Our governance structure is council-based without territorial claims, led by a collective leadership through our General Secretariat. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. While the UAN represents numerous indigenous cultures, the United States of KAILASA serves as the first indigenous nation specifically for Hindus. KAILASA's mission is focused on the revival of the ancient enlightened Sanatana Hindu civilization, with a formal governance structure including a head of state, ministers, and ambassadors. Under the leadership of SPH, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivoham, KAILASA has achieved recognition as a sovereign subject of international law, possessing distinctive attributes of juridical statehood. The United States of KAILASA is the main sponsor of the proposed UAN headquarters. This initiative would bring forth an estimated $100 million in revenue for the host country through summits, conferences, tourism, and development projects. The proposed UAN headquarters would represent the world's indigenous nations and peoples through its architectural design. It would blend the best of all worlds, featuring top modern architecture, the highest green building standards, and ancient Vastu architectural principles. This headquarters would serve as a central hub for indigenous diplomacy, cultural preservation, and collaborative efforts towards sustainable development and global peace. Through this initiative, we aim to create a dignified platform for indigenous leadership rooted in ancestral wisdom, cultural legitimacy, and collaborative innovation, enhancing global dialogue and regional stability. The establishment of the UAN headquarters would position a host country at the forefront of a global movement promoting indigenous wisdom while creating significant economic opportunities for the nation and its people.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनं सदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. It's Nithyananda, all of you, and welcome after this beautiful, powerful revelations by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramsham. Powerful revelation where Swamiji was talking about how we need to correct our will. We have to work on our will. And there's so much powerful revelations. If you want to share your experience, your clicks, your understanding of this powerful darshan, please go ahead, take few moments, use a Zoom chat, YouTube chat, and you can start sharing. Understand why sharing is important, because the moment you start sharing your powerful cognition to others, because there is no others. Everybody is extension of you. So moment you start sharing, it becomes part of you. If you don't share, if you don't enrich, it simply leaves your system. So you can go ahead, take a moment and share. Meanwhile, we'll be getting ready for the power manifestation. And in this round, we'll be doing the power of third eye reading. So we, the acharyas, will be projecting an image on your screen, and through the power of third eye, see what Paramshivya reveals to you. So let's get ready. Requesting all of you. Meanwhile, we'll be welcoming all of the participants who are here with us. We have Ma Yi, Nithyananda Ma Jivan Mukta Yogini, Nithyananda Ma Nitya Nartana Priya, Nithyananda Ma Jnana Guru Prasadini, Ma Kali Wang, Ma Anu Menon, Nithyananda. We have persons with the name as numbers, requesting you to please rename it yourself, your name. We have Ma Nishtay Gunya, Nithyanandam, Ma Anand Param Shakti, Nithyanandam. And all the participants watching us, following us on YouTube. Welcome. So with this, let's get ready with the power of third eye reading. Understand, sit with an intention. As Swamiji was telling, when the urge becomes urgent, simply you'll find the solution. Because you'll work for it, you will make sure that everything happens for that. So sit with that intensity to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. As Swamiji reveals again and again, that intensity is everything. Intensity is even greater than the enlightenment. What is the difference between the lifestyle? What is the difference between you and Buddha? What is the difference between you and Krishna, Mahavira? It is not in the lifestyle, it is in the intensity. So let's get intense. Let's have the strong will to declare, to manifest the powers of Paramashiva. So with this, let's get ready.
So we request all the participants to quickly get your eye bands, your blindfolds, and put on your blindfolds. Yes, we are going to start. Please bring your attention to the Anandagandha region. Remember Swamiji and remember all your personal moments with Swamiji, all the powerful cognitions, teachings, and clicks you received from Swamiji, which really resonated with you. All those powerful moments, remember them, cherish them, and bring your attention to the Anandagandha region as you remember Swamiji. Now, understand that any identity you have about yourself is a delusion. Surrender it at Swamiji's feet and declare that you are Bhagwan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva. Understand that any other identity is delusion. Completely relax as you bring your attention to the Anandagandha region. Drop all your thoughts, worries, any kind of peer pressure which you experience during the day, any kind of worries that you experience or go through in the day, and just relax in the Anandagandha. Now, let's start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Now, with your eyes still closed, bring your attention to the third eye. We are now projecting the image. Now look through the third eye. Let's start. Ananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham
Now slowly, very slowly, you can remove your eye band. You can open your eyes. Yes. Please go ahead, remove your eye bands, open your eyes.
And please start sharing what was revealed to you by Paramashiva, what was revealed to you through the third eye. Now, while you are sharing, just like always, please do not hesitate or feel that any kind of pressure that you need to get the right answer. Understand? These are your moments of oneness with Paramashiva. So celebrate it. Even if you're right, it is Paramashiva who is right. Even if you see what you feel or perceive as the wrong answer, it is Paramashiva who showed you that. So it is not on you. So relax from any tension or worry about being right or having a fear that you might be wrong. When you close your eyes and surrender and are established in that space of oneness, then you are celebrating Paramashiva in your life, you are celebrating Swamiji in your life. So celebrate those beautiful moments, and as you celebrate that, more and more you'll be manifesting more and more powers. So we have few sharings coming from participants. We request all others also to please put in the chat what was revealed to you.
Yes, Mayi has shared 13 fish, water, red, blue. Yes, thank you, Ma, for sharing. So just waiting for a few more moments as we receive other sharing. So use the Zoom chat and start sharing. Ma Nithyananda shares Paramisha shows rainbow and green hills and jewels. Very colorful, very beautiful. Yes, thank you, Ma. Vanquishing Essence shares castle. Yes, thank you. Thank you for sharing. So
Manu Menon has shared cement construction, round shape, and again cement construction, president and Putin. Thank you for sharing, Ma.
all right. So let's bring the image back on our screen so that we can enter into verification. So yes, this is the image that we had projected. So as you can see, it's a underwater image. You can see a big turquoise. Of course, you can see with the water itself is given a blue color because of the sky, and there's a reflection of the sunlight as well, which is whitish in color. There are fishes, especially that red fish is quite a lot in number. And we have coral reefs, you can see. And there are other colorful fishes as well, and various colors. So if you have shared rainbow, then you can connect with this because there are multiple colors in this. And my Yi has shared 13 fishes. Of course, we have 13 and more fishes. So thank you, Ma. Water, it's filled with water, it's the ocean. Red, we have the red fishes itself. Blue, the whole water itself is having the blue color.
Yes. So, of course, Mai has shed 13 fish, water, red and blue, and we have the orange goldfish kind of fishes, and obviously like reddish in color, bluish water is there. She has shed 13 and fish. So, roughly, if you count, there are approximately 30, not 13, but 30 fishes. So, that is also quite close. So, thank you for sharing, Ma. And Manisa Gunya has shared rainbow. Paramashiva shows the rainbow. Of course, so many different colored fishes are there. So it is like a rainbow. And green hills. We don't have hills, but we have coral reefs, which on the ground surface of the water would be like hills actually. And jewels, very colorful. Of course, the fishes are so many colors. They are not exactly jewels, but they are surely making the ocean look beautiful. Yes, and very colorful, very beautiful.
Yes, and actually the whole coral reefs, when it gets over years, over century, it becomes a hill inside the water, and that's what appears as an island. So yes, thank you, ma'am. So when question says castles, Manivana shares cement construction, round shaped cement construction, resident, but then yes. Thank you, ma. Thank you all for sharing. Thank you all for manifesting, being a part of this powerful manifestation, round of this manifestation. So with this, we'll be moving on to the second round. It's going to be a quick round. So let's prepare ourselves once again. And after this, we'll be closing the day. We are close to the time. So let's prepare ourselves once again. Please close your eyes. Cover your eyes with the blindfold.
Yes. So requesting all participants to put on your blindfolds, bring your attention to the Anandgandha region. Remember Swamiji, and drop all your worries, restlessness, uneasiness, all your tensions, and surrender them to Swamiji. Surrender it at his feet, and understand, declare yourself as Paramashiva. Declare yourself as Bhagwan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva. Drop any other identity, because any other identity is delusion. Now, with this, start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Now, bring your attention to the third eye and look through the third eye. Now we are projecting the image. Let's begin.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda.
Please relax and settle down. Open your eye bands and very gently open your eyes. And please start sharing what was revealed to you by Paramashiva through your third eye. And actually, if you saw, let's say, 3 things, 4 things, don't pick and choose between, okay, this looks right, no, this might be wrong, or this is something which I went through during the day, that's why maybe I am imagining. Don't bother about all those things. In a very detailed way, share what was revealed by Paramashiva.
Yes. So without any hesitation, start sharing. It's because it's not just sharing the, as Swami shares the 6 levels of Paramadhata. Not only manifesting Paramadhata at emotional level or spiritual level, being level, but manifesting Paramadhata at social level. Realizing if on social level, seeing everybody as Paramashiva, manifesting, radiating Paramashiva at the social level. And that's enriching everybody with the truth. The sharing is a very important aspect where you can manifest Paramadhata.
Yes, and also when you share in a detailed way, many times you'll realize that you don't exactly get the answer in the language which we are used to. So, for example, many times we have seen that people will hear, for example, water droplets, and spontaneously they will say rain, and that's what was projected. They might see a color, but looking at that color spontaneously, let's say there is a black stone projected, they might think I'm not seeing anything. But when they actually connect and verbalize, spontaneously the words Kala Bhairava comes, and that's what is projected. So what you see and how it resonates with your being and how it comes out as a right answer, it is a beautiful journey. So as you share it in a detailed way, you will be understanding how mystically and beautifully Paramashiva, in very playful way, is revealing the truths about the answer and also various secrets about the cosmos itself.
Yes. So please go ahead and take few moments and share before we close it. And if you have seen the message, when Queen Shianya, you have put a message for you.
Yes.
Yeah, Nitya Ganesh shares. Paramashiva doesn't show much, but black rocks, mountains, shore and rain and dark. Some Krishna as baby in the sky taken by demons. Okay, thank you, Ma, for sharing. Just waiting few moments. In a moment, we'll be projecting the, revealing the image once again on your screen. All right. So let's bring back the image once again on your screen. So yes, this is the image that we have projected. So as you can see, it's a polar bear panda. Yes, and you can see there's the trees, the leaves, the small rocks, and the dry leaves. So yes, this is the image. So doesn't show much black rock mountain. So we have the rocks, and the whole rock is piling up as a mountain. Sure, in rain, some dark. Krishna is baby. Panda it kind of looks like a baby, and Krishna was dark. Yes, so this is the image that we had projected, Mark. Some of your revelations are actually nicely resonating with the image that we had projected. So once again, thank you all of you. Not only just for the power manifestation, but being throughout the day, as Swamiji reveals this whole science of yoga, whether it is yoga for the body, yoga for the mind. Yes, Mai shares Panda. So yoga for the body, yoga for the mind, yoga for verbalization, understanding that very basis, understanding that our condition is where we are. We don't live there. We are somewhere else. So when we are in yoga, we are within our boundaries. And also requesting one question here, if you can share your phone details, that will be great. Yes. So with this, we'll be closing the day, requesting one question here to share your phone detail as well. I will be opening the Zoom for some time for you. So with this, we'll be closing the day with the Purna Mantra. So let's bring our hands to Namaskar Mudra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Parameshwara Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone. See you tomorrow. Make sure that you're joining us from tomorrow as well for the yoga, that you will be starting with the yoga. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
Established since 2002 in the United